clicked the button and then I couldn't. I need to eat my sandwich first. So tonight we're drinking TR-HOP-ICAL. Yeah, why didn't you just call it tropical? A double dry hop pale ale with a brand new hop, which is a HBC 630. So I've just read that on the back. That's the only reason I know. I looked last night for what's this HBC 630 all about? Good evening. Oh, see if it comes up now. Oh dear, what a wet day. Jesus Christ, this weather. Aha. I'm on. Right. Just click on there a minute. Trying to load me. Good evening. There we go. I don't want to see my ugly face. Bless you. Good evening. I'll just put the pop out chat on and I can see the chat just in case I miss it on the little phone. So, another one of the Tesco's beers. I thought I'd just get them out of the way. Although, to be fair, the two I've already reviewed, I'm going to save them for a beer chat. So I've already got the review cred, as it were. Got the old red card last night. Oh dear, these things happen. Good evening. Is it now? Right, that'll be interesting. I've only read a bit off the tin. So, they're definitely going for a summary. Yeah, what I did the free beer reviews and the wife was doing cakes. So then I went on last night's Rampant Lion. Yeah. I went on Rampant Lion's unboxing / review sort of thing. And very wet at work. And I walked back in the house, half steaming, and yeah, she wasn't happy. Yeah. I slept like a baby though. Woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, bursting for a drink. Water, that is, not booze. So, it says on the back. Very well, thank you. I'll read what it says on the back, in case anybody hasn't got one, or hasn't been able to get one, because obviously, not every supermarket, not every Tesco's has them all in. So it says here, a playful pale with an experimental edge. Bask in the aroma of sweet fruits and berries. Ride a lip-smacking wave of zingy citrus and, what's that? And soak up subtle hints of cherry and banana. Ooh, that does sound nice. All courtesy of the brand new HBC 630 hop variety. Hop to it. Off for 2 weeks on the furlough. Bless you. Good evening. I do wish my boss had put me on 2 days furlough, but you know. I mean, I'm winning now. I'm winning massively on both my workplaces, but it might be the wrong time. Yes, they've knocked him down to £2 today. Yeah, I paid full price. Not impressed with that, but there you go. Very tropical nose to it. Although there's definitely something different in the nose. A whiff of something else. Faith in Futures. Yeah, I reviewed that last night, I think. Yeah, I did. Couldn't remember. Oh yeah, there is a funkiness to it, isn't there? It's that's a different type of taste. Bloody hell. Berries and banana. Oh, it's more like a sour than a bloody for me at least. Oh, that's a twangy beast of a. No, it is different. 5.7%. I missed that last comment. It'll come up in a second. Oh, hey up. Why's my comments not coming up? Oh, bottle cap are broke, and I've got to do something with my. I reckon you could barrel it. Yeah, I wouldn't be right. You know, I'd barrel it. But just make sure you put a good seal on the barrel. Wine. I drank half a bottle of this after three beers. No wonder I was steaming. And I hadn't had no food either. So just before I came on here, I've had some food down me already. I had a nice big sandwich. Oh. Or cocoa. Yeah, cocoa as well. In fact, cocoa is probably better for a chocolate stout. Good evening. It should be all right in the barrel. I mean, what I would do is probably put some sugar in the barrel just to get it to go again, basically. You know, like carbonate the barrel, as it were. I mean, I've still got wine in the barrel from last, God, October now, and I've not touched any of it. One will have to do some cracking on. So once the weather starts to warm up, when? I'm sick to death of the cold weather. Good evening. Yeah, definitely. Just gets the beer. It's like just gets the beer, you know, bubbling again, and like puts a seal on it. I mean, you can use them in the barrel. You can get them screw tops which you put the little silver jobbies on. But once you seal it, you'll be fine. Obviously, once you crack it open, then you know, you're going to have you've got about 2 weeks to drink it, which is perfectly doable if it's a decent beer, obviously. Good evening. Oh. Yeah, Vaseline's probably one of the best ones to use, really. Yeah, and you can use it for other things as well. Good evening. Not that I want to go down that route, obviously. So it looks like I might be getting aircon fitted in the hot tub room, in the beer room. My son's on about doing me for my birthday, getting me an aircon unit. So I'm up for that. Hey, warm in the winter. Home brewing is brilliant. The only thing with home brewing is you've got to drink the stuff. For me, bottling is always the best way. Always better than barreling. It's a swine cleaning out bottles. Hey, you never know. You never know. Might get a Chromebook offer. I got the red card last night. I mean, I got that offer last night, so there's a good one. That's ridiculous, isn't it? It does annoy me with supermarkets when they advertise they're getting all these new beers and they don't show up. And I mean, I was surprised my local had it, actually. I mean, one didn't, one did. And these are big stores as well, so there's no excuse that it's a smaller store. No, I wouldn't have been happy. I mean, if you're on about bottling or barreling, I'd go down the plastic bottle route. Wash them out, sterilise them. You know, I would certainly go down that route. You know what's going on in the comments? All of a sudden they're going fast on this side, but not on this side. Okay. No, he's on about buying me an aircon unit. I've got loads of empty beer, but I've got loads of bottles. Good evening. So I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Whether it's supposed to be, yeah. Only, although I've got a video later to go on as well. Yeah, I'm not doing any more than 4. Bloody hell. Yeah. I don't want to get a bollocking off the wife yet again. So I did a sneaky one earlier, and I've got these 3, and then I've also got a video to go on later. So this is a different beastie. This is. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a sour. Don't know. I've not looked at it for a long while. I need to pump it up and fill it up with cold water, and because we're not on a meter, just to make sure it actually will work, and then let it go down again, and then fill it up with hot water. But it's not worth it at the moment because it's too bloody. It's so cold at the moment. I mean, this time last year we were just coming into the lockdown. I think in about a week's time, and somewhere along them lines, anyway. And the weather was much better last year. This year, good evening. It's been a strange old day. Pissed it down all day. I hear there's times when as a gardener, you think to yourself, I really hate this bloody weather. I just put my waterproofs on, got the mower out and just went for it, and ignored the weather. Although I was feeling sorry for myself because I got a red call off the wife, so that kind of made me just put my head down and just get on with it, as you do. It was only a short review, thankfully, only a quick 5-minute job. No, I don't see her in the mornings, and so I got home tonight, and she was all right. Yeah, I was expecting a bit of an arseholing. Once in a while, I see the boss. Not very often though. Off to Aldi shortly. I've been to Morrison's tonight, picked up some beers, but you'll know that in the video that I put up later. Oh. So it's a funny old beer, this is. Tropical on the nose, yellow to golden on the well, yeah, it's not quite orange and it's not quite yellow. It's in the middle. Little white head, tropical on the nose. On the taste, it reminds me of a sour. I can taste the berries. I can't get the banana, but there's a slight funkiness to it. It's different taste. Whether it's my cup of tea, maybe not. Obviously, it's one of Tesco's new beers, and I'll put it down there so you can actually see it. There we go. Vocation. TR-HOP-ICAL. Good evening. Yeah, I didn't really rate it. That's why I gave it a 3.7. It didn't float the boat. Then again, this one's not floating the boat either, if I'm being honest. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a sour or just a pale ale, a tropical pale ale. It's got the new HBC 630 My Imperial Stout. Very much so. Well, similar to a Guinness. Oh, pink grapefruit, bless you. Aldi's supposed to have 4 new beers coming. Bullman actually got them. I know he's got them. There must be a thing about Carlisle because they seem to get everything earlier than everybody else. No, yeah, the Imperial Russian Stout. I got it from, the Love Brewing kit. You pour that out, and it has no head. And this seems to be a thing with Imperial Russians. They don't have a head on them. Oh. How quick was that, eh? You can tell I'm watching the comments, can't you? Then again, I've got it on 2 devices. Yeah, the weather's shit. It is. It's crap. This time last year it was warm. It was nice. You're definitely out of the winter weather. We had that week 2 weeks ago where it was bloody lovely. I mean, it was that lovely that people were sat on the parks in Nottingham at least. And now it's shit again, and it don't seem to be no stop to it. In some ways, for me being a gardener, there's a good side and a bad side. The good side is it's holding all the grass back, stopping the grass from growing too much, which takes up 2 days of my week mowing grass. But the bad side of it is it's fucking freezing, pardon my French. And, you can do without it. I can't be done with it. It's crap weather. I mean, tomorrow it's going to piss it down. It's supposed to be heavy rain all day. And luckily, I'm at the site with the marquee that's basically a greenhouse. So if it starts to piss it down tomorrow, I'm straight in the marquee. And I've got tons of work to do anyway. I did a load of cuttings last year with hardwood stem cuttings. So you get your shrubs, you cut a bit off, you chuck it in soil, and it'll either go or won't. Good evening. Yeah, I had waterproofs on, wellies on today, and I was pissed off. So it was a long day. It was such a long day. But I actually broke the back of my workplace now, so I'm in a really good place with that. Although the boss didn't comment when I sent him a video, so I'll probably see him tomorrow, probably. I don't mind San Miguel. I don't. But San Miguel, when you're in Spain, tastes a hell of a lot nicer than it does in this country. I think the warm weather helps. Being there in the warm, drinking San Miguel or Estrella. Yeah. I had both waterproof bottoms and top on, and wellies, and I stayed pretty dry. Although when I took off this waterproof top, the t-shirt was soaked. So, and me boxer shorts. You don't really need to know that, but yeah. If the heating's on high, if you're at home and the heating's on high, you can pretend you're in Spain, can't you? Be sitting there, with your short, your t-shirt on, pretend you're actually in Spain. No, tomorrow it's going to be even worse. It's supposed to be really chucking it down tomorrow. I'm so glad I do not. So I have some. I'm so glad I do not. What's the word? I forgot the fucking word now. No, it's gone. 100-watt bulb in my hand. Bless you. So, this is probably the first beer from Vocation that I can honestly say we don't want no bloody snow in April. Yeah, I can't tell if it's a banana or what. So I'll get rid of this one so I can get on to something different. First beer from Vocation that I've not been struck on, to be honest, and I've had some absolute mega beers. Good evening. Yeah, it's crap, isn't it? The weather's awful. Too much rain. You need a balance. You need a bit of rain, bit of sun, bit of rain, bit of sun, and the temperatures need to go up. They don't need to go up by a lot to make it nice. 12 or 13 degrees in the sun. Good evening. So, it's a yellow to orange pour. Yeah, we don't want no cold or snow. I need to get the heating turned off before the idiots put the gas prices up. Yeah, I've had Scumpy Jack sometime in my life. Yeah, I've not reviewed it. Yellow to orange pour, tropical on the nose, on the taste. Oh, this is where it falls into some strange bracket. It's supposed to be a pale ale slash, I don't know. I get sour. I definitely taste berries. There's a funkiness to it that I can't quite pick out. I'm not tasting banana. Depends on what I'm drinking. If you're not mixing drinks, I could go to 9 or 10 pints easily. If I'm mixing drinks, 7 probably. Depends on the strength as well. It's a factor that it's so variable, isn't it? It's a strange one. I don't know if it's supposed to be a sour or a pale ale. It's in the middle. It's certainly different. Let's put it that way. Probably the weakest of the Tesco beers that I've tried so far. And I don't like being, what's the word? Negative. I like to be positive. So yeah, there's berries there. It's different. It's in between a sour. Yeah, I can remember woodpecker. It's in between a sour and a pale ale for me. Tropical berries. There's supposed to be banana, but I couldn't taste banana. For me, being honest, round about a 3.7 for me. Yeah. Quite a low score really for me to give out, especially to Vocation. Yeah, very different. Right, that's it for this review. Yeah, it's different. They've gone very much down the summer route with some of these beers. That's it for this review. Thank you everyone for watching, commenting, subscribing and liking. And back in about 2 minutes with the next beer. London Beer Factory's Jungle Trip next on the horizon. Cheers. Oh God, 2 more beer reviews. Oh, 2 more beer reviews. Yeah, so if you just do a quick refresh, back in a minute. And that was 5.7% as well. Didn't taste like a 5.7% to me. Ta-ra.